Would I say this is the best scooter to buy for $1,000? In my opinion, it is. There's lots of cool scooters out there. There's new ones coming out every week. But this one's nice. It's reputable. It's easy. It's small enough you can take it on a bus. You can take it on the metro. You can put it on your lap if you even need to. Let's take it for a ride. $27 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, but we've got a pretty good hill. You can hear the electronic drum braking. It claims to put a little bit of battery life back into the battery when you brake, but it's a very small motor, so however much, power gets put back is, it's small, but at the end of the day, it's still a cool feature. All right, here we have the Mini Motors Speedway Mini 4 Pro. It runs a max 1360 watt BLDC hub motor, 48 volt battery with a 748 watt Panasonic cell battery. Charge time from 0 would be about 6 hours. Max mileage it claims is 30 miles on a charge, with the max speed being 28 miles an hour. Climbing grade 27%. The braking system this uses is regenerative electric drum braking. And the max load is 265 pounds, with the scooter only weighing 35 pounds. So we'll turn on the Speedway here. So I've put 163 miles on the scooter so far. So I'm gonna give a pretty honest opinion of what I think of this scooter after 163 miles. Giving a quick rundown, it's got the 2 front headlights, the 2 rear tail lights, which sit really far back underneath the kind of the deck, and here we have the drum brake, reflector on the back, kickstand on the left side. Right here is the suspension, rear suspension, with the front suspension being a single point kind of shock or spring. The rear tire is solid rubber. There you see the Mini Motors logo on the motor, with the front tire being air-filled. So here we're going to compare the 2 scooters. The one on the right is the Mini Motors Dualtron 3, and the one on the left is the Speedway. And while the deck heights are quite a bit different, so they're about 2.5 inches difference, the stem height and handlebars, like where you hold on, I'm 6'2", and the Dualtron 3 is perfect height for me. I know a lot of the scooters out there are not meant for taller people. The Dualtron 3 is perfect. The Speedway 4, the handlebars sit about almost the same, about a ½ inch lower, works fine. So if you're over 6 foot tall, the Speedway 4 will definitely handle your height. And you can just see the comparison between the tires, the deck heights. One of my favorite things about the Speedway 4 compared to the Dualtron is you can tell the size is a big thing. And if I know, say I'm going to ride from point A to point B, and I'm going to get picked up in a car in point B or at point B, the Dualtron 3, it's too big. The Speedway 4 is so light. It folds up really, really nice. I can even place it on my lap in a car and make it to my next destination. So what's my overall opinion of the Speedway Mini 4 Pro? I paid $1,050 US for this scooter, and I did a lot of research. You know, one of the questions you'll see a lot is what's the best scooter I can get at a price point of $500 or $1,000? And you'll see other companies that are releasing new scooters and claim to be the best scooter out there. For $1,000, this scooter really is, in my opinion, the best you can get. It's quick, it's light, it folds up really nice. It's by a reputable company. Mini Motors has reps here in the United States, in San Francisco.
Oh, watch out.
You can always get a hold of them. They're actually really good to work with if you have any questions or issues. I've never had any problem getting a hold of them. They use the i2 controller on this model in particular. The last couple details I want to mention is there's a second lock for your handlebars. So if you're a little bit under 6 foot, use that position. It should fit you pretty nice. There's a lot of debate about how far, electric scooters actually get. They'll claim one number, and then after you ride them for a while, you'll find out pretty quick it doesn't get anywhere near the mileage that they claim. So I think they claim 30 miles for this scooter. If you were to go 15 miles an hour, little throttle, you might get close to 30. I've ridden it pretty aggressively, and I was sitting comfortably about 15 miles to 18 miles, and I still had about 30% battery left. So, I probably could have hit 20 miles an hour, or sorry, 20 miles total on one battery, using as much power as I needed and wanted to go.
Let's go right.
So while I'm only 150 pounds, one of my good friends who weighs right about 200 pounds has rode this and gets it up to 26 miles an hour. So if you're around that weight, you'll have no issue getting anywhere you want to go.
And we got more torque than the Prius. We are going to kick its ass in this race to the light. Yeah!